So call it what you want to, but it seems like whenever pros and creators start complaining on Twitter or Twitch, then Respawn finally starts listening. That's right, we're getting updates, and finally they are addressing a massive change to matchmaking in Apex. Now, they've already made some matchmaking updates after a hotfix came out, but after additional complaining, they are actually about to take a deep dive into matchmaking, and looks like some big things we've been asking for will be coming. So it started off yesterday. Last night, Imperial How went on a rant about how bad the game was and how desperate we need big changes. I mean, even going as far to say that aim assist needed a buff. This is after all the time that we talked about aim assist needing a nerf, all these people going back and forth, whether it's overpowered, whether it's not powerful enough, whether, you should have some AI algorithm aiming for you, or whether it should just be all raw input. Well, now Hal goes back to say, give me back Season 13 rank, Prime Horizon, 0.4 aim assist. It would make Apex great again. He also said that, the game is dying and we need desperate measures now. In reality, it's kind of insane to create a game with one of the least aim assist values compared to others like Call of Duty, and basically considering controller players are such a large player base for the game. Well, he's not wrong, but I mean, what happens to the conversation we had years ago whenever we all talked about aim assist needing a nerf? Does he just go back on that, or how are we feeling about that conversation in today's world? Well, I do think that some of these things make sense, like Season 13 ranked, and while I think that Prime Horizon was overpowered, there's a reason that he's asking for it. It's the same reason that people kind of like the meta that we had for a short time. It's because people love chaos. People love being overpowered. It feels good. You can outplay everybody. What I really think that Mandy and a couple other streamers were cooking with is that maybe we really should just make everybody overpowered, because it would cancel each other out. Then everybody would at least be good, rather than just some legends being overpowered, some being okay, and others being completely useless like Seer. I mean, I think if you had everybody at their best state, their peak state, maybe the game would be more fun, because everybody would be viable and everybody could have their opportunity to outplay. So Prime Horizon, Prime Pathfinder, Prime Wraith, Prime everybody, Prime Newcastle, everybody back in at the highest state that they've ever been. Maybe that would make the game feel more fun. Maybe ranked, with a scenario that actually matches what competitive Apex is like. I don't like ranked because it is nothing more than pubs right now, but with ranked badges. I mean, that's not the way it's supposed to be played. We should be playing like a competitive environment insinuates. We should be having, I think we should have POI drafts, but even if we don't, if we do contest, I think there needs to be some balance to that. We need to make the game feel more competitive, because right now the only way to feel competitive is to sign up for a tournament or play scrims. But I feel like ranked should be a comparison. It should be an alternative to the competitive atmosphere in this game, and it's just not been that way. Well, good news. Hal had came out and said all of that, and then we got this news. Alpha Intel reported Respawn set to announce important matchmaking changes tomorrow of the following: implementing measures to combat smurfing. So it looks like smurfing has been a problem. They're going to try to get rid of smurfing. And reducing the disadvantage for solo players by changing the rank calculation for random and party players. I think the solo queue has been a big problem for a long time. Obviously, that's been what most of the pros have been complaining about as of lately. But I don't really know how big or how deep these changes are going to be, other than the fact that they say that they are going to address them. Hypermist also came out with a pretty similar statement, because while Alpha Intel said that they would be addressing it, Hypermist specifically said that it is designed to better reward solo play and then balance the party advantages as well. So it should start rewarding you solo players a little bit more. I really hope that they don't just do a measly you get more RP, you get more KP, or whatever, you get more rewards as your solo queue. I wish it would just match you up with fellow solo queue people, because I want the game to just feel balanced. I don't want to be have a less entry cost because I'm in a game with more partied members, because I'm still going to lose. I'm still going to get run over, and it's just not going to be fun. Like, I'm just going to get out of the game and say, oh, at least I didn't lose as much, but still it's not going to feel fun. You're not going to have that dopamine effect, because you're still going to be just ran over by these guys. I hope that it would be solo queue versus solo queue, at least try to prioritize that, and then maybe stacked teams versus stacked teams or something along those lines. Now, in other news, and unfortunately not so good news, Hypermiss also said that basically the midseason patch is somewhat delayed. That being Season 23 midseason update will release not until January the 7th. It has been divided into 2 parts though, because we are going to be getting some midseason patch today. The rank reset will take place today. This new event will take place today, but all the events and rotations and changes to the related midseason patch, that's not coming until next month. He also says to clear the confusion, the Winter's Hunt event will be happening today, but the event after it, which is unannounced, will be next month, and that's when all the stuff and changes are actually coming in. So it's unfortunate, but yes, I guess you could say at least we got Winter Express back. At least we did get some sort of an update today, and at least we are getting that matchmaking announcement tomorrow. However, you know, the big stuff that you may have been looking forward to, not until next month, unfortunately. Interested to see what you guys hope for in these matchmaking changes. Drop them down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with everything going on inside the world of Apex Legends news, drama, and stories, and much more. Until the next time, we'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you later.